Hi, this is Calm, and for this week, I'm going to do a plan with me, but also talk about my November favorites, because I didn't do that at the end of November. So it's late, but I still wanted to talk about it. So that's what I'm going to do while I'm setting up my pages for next week. So for next week, the pages itself, I think they'll be, pretty much the same. I do have like things going on for grad school, so it's going to be a bit busy. I might not be that active on Instagram like I was like the past week or something, but I just wanted to get this up. Wait just a second. Okay, so this is my second time trying to film this, so I already have things on the page right now, but before actually going into the favorites, I just wanted to mention a few changes that I made. I used to make these tabs for my Hobonichi weeks, and I used to have a lot of tabs, but when I started going into the pocket moleskin and not now the A6, I only used the Midori index clips, and I thought that would be fine, but now I think okay, so I need these tabs. It's much more convenient I think, with these tabs. So I used the same post-its, and I just cut the color bits off around the corners with the corner rounder and use my label maker to put on the labels. So yeah, I just went back to these because I think it's pretty useful. I will always have these Midori index clips under, because that's where I refer to the most when I the first place I look. So I will still use these Midori index clips, and that's, I think, the most important part of all my tabs. Maybe, yeah. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, but then for my reference pages, I think having these tabs are useful, because just having Midori clips don't really show what that page is about. So I think these are useful for reference, for my reference part. So yeah, so that's that. And then going into November favorites, the first one would have to be my thermal printer that I got. And before, I'm not going to put up pictures now, in this video, because that takes way too long. So I'm just going to write them down, maybe show you the actual ones if I can, but I think I'll just write down the names and the items. So first one, I already did a video on it, so I don't think I'll, post a picture or anything, but it's the thermal printer that I got recently a few weeks ago from Paperang. And it's the thermal printer. I've already talked a lot about it in my video, and so I don't think I'll talk, I'll, go into the details, but yeah, I've been really liking it, and I've been using it a lot, and yeah. Yes. Then for my second favorites, it would have to be these Muji perforated Velcro strips. So you can, it's a bit hard, but you can take them out. You can rip them up into these squares, rectangles. So that's one piece. And then I use them, and I'll mention this pouch later because it's also from Muji. It's one of my favorites for November. But I use these strips to organize my cords. And this is my cord device thing pouch. So it keeps it sort of organized, not all the time, but it is useful. So that's my second favorite. And both of them are from Muji, like the pouch and the this tape thing. And then number 3, it's like a phone tablet stand, which I might attempt to doodle or put a picture, but yes. So it's basically like, so you don't have to use, like, hold up your phone or tablet while you're in bed. So it sort of like has it in place. So not like totally necessary, but it is pretty useful and convenient. So I have that. And yeah, that was my November favorite. One of my November favorites. And number 4 would have to be the so I had Logitech keyboard for my iPad that I bought when I bought my iPad, which was like in 2019. So it's been a long time, and and I was using that. I didn't take it out. I was using that nonstop. And wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I was using that nonstop, and I think the keys started like malfunctioning. It became weird. The keys weren't, they weren't registering. They weren't. I couldn't type a few keys. So I just got a Magic keyboard because I did have my eye on it, but it was way too expensive. So I got it like used secondhand. So that's what I'm using for my iPad. It is pretty useful. But one downside is that I do use so Logitech had 2 like slopes at which you could put your 2 degrees, like 2, yeah. So you could put it all the way down and right on your iPad with your Apple Pencil. And that was really convenient so that was why I was very happy with my keyboard case. But I did want to try this out, so that's why I went for the second used version of the Magic keyboard. But yeah, one downside is that I have to remove the iPad when I want to write comfortably on the screen. But other than that, it connects really fast. The keyboard and the iPad, so I think that's really good. Yeah, and having the trackpad, I think it's really convenient. Yeah, so I'm happy with my purchase. Yeah, and I think getting it secondhand is totally fine. I don't think you need to get it like from the Apple Store. It was good. So then my next fifth favorite would have to be these removable like door hooks. Hooks for your clothing, to hang your clothes, to hang bags. But it's sort of like removable, so you can put it here, but then you can move it to another place. So that it's pretty useful. I got a few like for my room, and I've been enjoying it. It does make my room is pretty messy, and it makes it look messier, but I don't really like, yeah. But I really enjoy the convenience of it, so I'm using it. I'll keep on using it. So yeah, so that's my 5th favorite. And then my 6th favorite would have to be banana smoothies. So before my sister and I, or me mostly, I was more like a strawberry smoothie kind of person. But now, like during the summer, we made a lot of strawberry smoothies. But since now it's winter, like during fall, we sort of stopped making strawberry smoothies. But once I tried making a banana smoothie, it was really good. So we've been making it a lot ever since. So yeah, so that's there's no like specific reason for it, but I just really like drinking banana smoothies now. So yeah, I put bananas, sometimes frozen, sometimes just bananas, and then I would put ice, a bit of ice, and then I put milk, condensed milk, and I would blend it up. So yeah, that's my November, one of my November favorites. And right now I'm in this ballpoint phase, so that's why I'm using this ballpoint pen. And 7th favorite would have to be, okay, so these Post-its, I'll just group them together. And okay, I can't reach for the other one right now, but it's the like the bigger version of this, in like a pad form, notepad form. This is the Post-it form, the notepad form, but they're the list Post-its pads from Muji. So I just have it like stuck here. I have it in my wallet, lanyard wallet situation thing. I have one of those in there. I keep a pen in there too. And that's, you know, my new lanyard wallet situation. That will be one of my December favorites. But I did switch things up a bit from a few pieces that I got from Muji. Yeah, so that'll be part of my December favorites. But yeah, so I've been loving those. I use this for like groceries, things I need to do while I'm out and about. I just write them down. But for the list notepad thing, I've been using that to use while I'm working on my thesis and yeah. So the tasks I need to do, I would break them up and try to do them and not forget. And then I would also break down the hours. I did mention this on my Instagram stories, but that was really helpful because I was going through like intense, because I was procrastinating. I left things until the last minute, so I needed a clear picture of what I needed to do and when I needed to do it by. So that list was really helpful. And I still have, like, you know, hurdles that I need to get through for my thesis. So that will be, I think that will, you know, I will use that a lot in the next few days, next few weeks. Yeah. So that's that. And then my 8th favorite is the pouch that I mentioned from Muji. This is the Muji black pouch. I also have the smaller version of this for my thermal printer, and I do think they offer like a bit of protection because it's quite squishy, and so that's why I got it for my like cords and stuff, chargers, because, you know, if that gets banged up, that it would, I think, destroy the charger, I think so. I got that, and I've been using it ever since. Yeah. Okay, but to be fair, I wasn't really using the Alistair method for my to-dos, just for my habit tracking, and no, not content, because I had them separately here. So yeah, it's okay. Then I'll have just more places to write stuff. So I'll write to buy here and notes here. And remember next week here. And another place for I'll think of one. And wait, so no, for content, I think well, yeah, I'll do that later. But yeah, that's it then. I have, wait, okay, I knew I couldn't do this at the same time. I don't have anything next week. I need to go to school. Okay, I'll write that later. Yeah, but I think that's it for here. Okay, just a second. Okay, I put everything down because I can't do two things at once, and now the sunlight, it might be a bit different, so sorry about that. But yeah, so I think I left it at my 8th favorite, the Muji Black Mesh pouches. This is the big one, and the smaller one I use for my thermal printer. So yeah, that would be my 8th favorite. And my 9th favorite, it might be a bit weird, but it's this new grip that I'm trying to, you know, make as part of my habit. So before I used to grip it like this, never really like this. I don't know why, but like this was my normal grip before, I think. But I'm trying to grip it like this because it doesn't feel like I have a lot of control over it. So randomly I decided to just try out this grip. So I've been liking it. I think I do feel a lot more like sense of control over my pen. I think I like my handwriting better. So yeah, I think, yeah, so I've been trying that out. Yes, a bit random, but I've been enjoying that. And then my 10th favorite, you could totally tell, but you can tell I like the artwork, especially the black and white artwork from Erin Ware. I'm part of her Patreon. So she provides printables. So I print that and I make them the covers. These are the A6, no, that's the A6 Weekly Supplement, Hobonichi, and I don't like the color, so I just covered that up. And for this as well, I have these. This was something she had sent, these, and this as well. This is the A6 notebook, the thin ones from Hobonichi, and they're perforated, so I just keep that in there in the back, you know, in case I need to rip out a page when the situation arises. But since I didn't like the cover for that as well, the color, I covered that up. And for next year as well, I don't think I showed you this in a video, but my VDS I had ordered. So this is the JL Black. The only customizations that I did was the A4 clasp, the strings, and the back pocket. But yeah, I already covered up the weekly supplement for 2023 with one of her printables. I will cover up the notebook, this one as well, with one of her printables. I just haven't done that yet, but I'm slowly sort of like setting up my 2026 2023, oh my god, 2023 setup. I still have a few things I need to get. It hasn't arrived yet, so I need to wait for that. But yeah, and I mentioned this in my Instagram stories. That's why I haven't been able to put up my lineup video, 2023 lineup video, because a few things haven't arrived. And I don't know like if everything will arrive by December 31st, but I'm not really worried about it. If it goes into the new year, I'll put up a video in the new year. I'll set up my planners up in the new year. Yeah, so my video might be a bit late, but when I do get it up, I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, so I'm still waiting for them. And the reason why I brought that up is because I love all of her colors as well, her colored artworks, but I'm really attracted to her black and white artworks, as you can see. But before I used to have one of her palettes printables as one of my covers, so I like all of her artworks, but I really like her black and white artworks. And I think I was very much influenced by that when I was doing my own Instagram posts. Like I started uploading a lot more black and white posts because I think I was heavily influenced by her artwork. I've always liked black, white, and gray, so probably that's why I'm attracted to her black white artworks. But I think I've been influenced a lot by her artwork and uploading a lot more black and white posts on Instagram. So I just wanted to mention that. So that's my 10th favorite. So this just black and white palette, that's my 10th favorite. And my 11th favorite would have to be Costco, those tarts. I don't know if, okay, I don't think I mentioned this before, but those fruit tarts that you can get at Costco, it comes 6 in a pack. Like other times during the year, it's just like kiwi on the top. It has like kiwi, grapefruit, and grapes. But then during winter, I think you can get strawberry tarts. All six of them comes with strawberries on top. I love those. Every time we go to Costco, I try to get one pack. And yeah, those are my like favorite desserts this year and November. But so I just wanted to mention that. So yeah, those are my 11 favorites. December, we're already well into December, so I already have a few December favorites. And I'll talk about it in my next video. But yeah, I hope that was interesting. And again, next week, I'm not sure. I might be late. I might not be able to have a video up, but I'll sort of try to relay all that information on my Instagram stories as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Maybe like it could be a plan with me. It could also be like setting up my reference insert if that does come, because the reference insert those I got for during the pre-sale for Planner Monkey Co. from Planner Monkey Co. So those are arriving pretty soon. They're in Korea, I think. So I might do like a setting up my like reference insert. Sorry, reference insert. So because those will be my reference inserts, and then. But if that doesn't arrive, I might do just a normal plan with me. But yeah, it depends. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon.